Class 2 whatever, seats next to each other. Miyu Suzuki, voiced by Sayumi Suzushiro, is the pink-haired whirlwind of energy. Trendy, bubbly, always surrounded by friends, but secretly sweating bullets over what everyone thinks of her. She follows trends, laughs at jokes she doesn't find funny, and agonizes over every little social move. Right beside her sits Yusuke Tani, Shogo Sakata, the quiet, straight-shooting introvert who couldn't care less about fitting in. He speaks his mind bluntly, treats everyone equally, and gives short, honest answers that hit like refreshing slaps of reality. Suzuki's been crushing hard on Tani forever because he's the polar opposite of her people-pleasing chaos. Their daily routine? She fires off random questions. What do you think about this trend? He replies with zero-filter gold. One after-school walk home, they live in the same direction. Fate, baby, builds the courage. A tiny misunderstanding snowball rolls, and boom, Suzuki blurts out her confession. To her shock and our delight, Tani's been feeling the same vibe all along. They start dating almost immediately. Number 12 episode pining torture here. Episodes 1 to 12 zoom through their fresh romance like a highlight reel on fast forward. First date. Check, awkward hand-holding, ice cream choices that reveal personality clashes, and Tani's deadpan compliments that make Suzuki's heart explode. They navigate group dynamics with supporting cast shining bright, the ever-supportive but nosy friends, plus deeper side stories with characters like the brooding Shuji Tera and the popular yet awkward Shino Azuma, who wrestle their own insecurities and budding connections. Big moments pop off with killer timing. Suzuki's internal monologues spiral into hilarious overthinking while Tani cuts through the noise with blunt wisdom. Expect comedy gold from their opposite approaches, her trying to act normal around his friends, him gently, and sometimes not so gently, encouraging her to be herself. Vibe. Pure electric rom-com fizz. Warm, relatable awkwardness mixed with genuine growth. No massive plot twists or world-ending drama. Just two teens figuring out love, self-acceptance, and how opposites don't just attract, they balance each other perfectly. The Cour ends on a sweet, forward-looking note that leaves you grinning and hungry for more couple shenanigans. It's like if your favorite slice-of-life romance got injected with confidence serum. Confession in episode 1, dating by episode 2, and the rest is pure honeymoon phase chaos laced with heart. Lapin Track nailed the visual energy here. The animation bursts with vibrant, saturated colors that scream shoujo meets modern rom-com. Think bright pinks, soft pastels, and expressive character designs that make every blush and sweat drop feel alive. Suzuki's facial expressions are a standout. Her eyes go wide with panic or sparkle with joy in ways that sell her bubbly yet anxious personality perfectly. The 90s retro flair in some sequences, those fun OP/ED vibes, adds a nostalgic charm without feeling dated. Backgrounds keep it grounded in everyday high school life, cozy streets, classroom chaos, park benches, but they pop when needed, especially during date scenes with soft lighting and cute details. Character animation shines in the comedic bits, exaggerated reactions, fluid movement during walks or group hangs. Voice acting elevates everything. Suzushiro brings infectious energy to Suzuki, while Sakata's low-key deadpan delivery for Tani is comedy perfection. Where it could step up. Some mid-core episodes feel a tad budget-conscious in background detail or crowd scenes, where faces blur into generic shapes. Nothing deal-breaking, but a touch more polish in those group dynamics would have made the supporting cast visuals sing as loud as the mains. Overall, the art style is gorgeous in its simplicity. Clean lines, expressive faces, and a color palette that matches the story's warm, feel-good heart. It makes the quiet emotional beats land just as hard as the laugh-out-loud ones. Man, this series has me hooked in the best way. You and I Are Polar Opposites delivers that rare rom-com magic. It respects its characters enough to let them grow without manufactured drama. What I'm obsessed with. The honesty. No miscommunication hell for the sake of plot. Suzuki and Tani actually talk, in their own opposite styles, and watching her learn to stop people-pleasing while he softens just enough is pure catnip. The humor lands sharp and kind, the side stories add depth without stealing focus, and the whole thing feels refreshingly mature for a high school setting. It's the kind of show that makes you root for the couple like they're your friends. Suzuki's infectious energy carries the emotional weight, and Tani's quiet reliability is the steady anchor we all secretly want. Lapin Track captured the manga's down-to-earth charm beautifully, turning a simple premise into something addictive. I'm crossing my fingers for a second cour or more that dives deeper into their relationship milestones, more side couple development, and maybe some summer festival or school trip chaos to crank the vibes higher. If they keep this balance of comedy, heart, and zero toxic tropes, this could easily climb into my top rom-coms of the decade. Final score from this anime fan? Solid August 5th, 10. Sweet, sharp, and surprisingly rewatchable. If you're craving a romance that feels real without the usual baggage, hit play. Suzuki and Tani might be polar opposites, but together, they're magnetic.